Hello and welcome to Weekly Weird News, brought to you by Cutting the Bull in the Post-Truth Apocalypse. This is our sister show to Cutting the Bull in the Post-Truth Apocalypse, where we bring you the weekly word of the weird as we found on the World Wide Web this week. I'm Ben. This week I'm hanging out with Mike.
Hello.
Claire.
Hey.
And Pete.
Hello.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it says on the tin, this show in all fairness.
Weird shit from
Weird
the
shit.
week.
Yep. What should we start with? Earth has a barrier around it, stopping aliens from reaching us. Say aliens.
Say aliens.
Is this what the ozone layer really is?
Hey, who can say? A new conspiracy theory is dominating the internet after a Reddit user shared what they believe to be evidence showing there is a barrier protecting Earth from aliens.
Well, that did a very good job, are they? If you go by all the sightings and the abductions and shit.
Well,
People report.
There's that. Apparently multiple aliens have told humans there's a barrier around planet Earth that stops them coming here without permission. So the Greys, when they met Eisenhower,
Yeah.
obviously did that agreement with him saying we can abduct X so they can come through the barrier. Clearly.
Yeah.
And they're in the tic-tac type machines, maybe.
Tic Tacs could be ours.
No.
So, and this has led the human mind to wander into the weirdest parts of the world's conspiracy theories, with the latest one being explored on Reddit.
That was nearly like our title, that was then. The Weekly Weird of the World, what about that?
Yeah, I'm writing for the Daily Star now. Pondering the claim, user at BlitBlit99 posted multiple sources, which he cites as evidence, including how an Irish UFO expert believes orbs discussed in NASA meetings are a global defence network. I like that theory.
Oh yes, it's a global defence network, to be sure.
Also supporting his argument was an extract from a book, Custodians by Dolores Cannon, so it must be true.
With a name like that, it's got to be true.
Which is about UFO abductions and materials from the Law of One, said to be a telepathic conversation with an alien entity. Or the Book of the Law, written by Arthur Crow, he had a telepathic communication with an alien. Or an otherworldly being.
Allegedly.
He was doing a lot of drugs. Maybe he got the combination right.
Maybe.
The thread got some people thinking and many chimed in with their own beliefs. Syncomp guy wrote, yeah, fairly good writing, surprisingly accurate. We as a species tend to defend our farms as well. Well, that's true enough by that logic, I suppose. So the observation that this planet is protected by a more advanced intelligence is a solid interpretation of what we've been seeing.
Oh, so he's going for the zoo hypothesis.
So is it the Greys that have set up the sphere, like the whatever it is, the protection zone, that have said we can come in because it's our sphere.
Yeah.
No one else
and we're
can
just
know.
like an experiment.
I think we could be, like, there'd be quite a few experiments on different planets and different, what they
Do you
call
think there's what? Other humans or just other different lives that they've produced and...
produced, yeah, and well, these can be humans, and they can have, we'll make them lack that, the telepathy, will make them lack these bits of the brain, and then they've got another Earth over here, and they've got, we'll give them, instead of they can talk, they'll have to be like telepathic. They're just doing little...
Oh, I thought you meant like they were like seeding life on different planets.
Isn't that just
Yeah.
the multiverse though?
And then
but
seeing where that
giving
life
them-
takes it.
No, giving
And
them
doing an
different
experiment and saying, look,
giving them
it
different
took
aspects.
4.6 billion
of...
years for life to evolve into intelligent species on this planet.
Oh, right, okay. That could be it, yeah.
Literally are experiments, like we're just seeing how it goes, like with all the different variations that go along with
But
it.
these silly monkeys, they've got consciousness and then they're trying to kill the planet and kill themselves.
Well, maybe it was just a reality TV show.
Maybe.
That's a possibility.
Maybe you're live on alien TV.
Hiya, Thragmore.
24/7.
Well, you don't want to see how I did earlier. Maybe you do. Well,
you porn. They don't watch that. They watch Ben porn.
Oh, he's shitting in another guy's mouth again.
What is with you and going straight to shitting in people's mouths? Don't project your fantasies onto me. If you want to come clean about what liking to shit in other people's mouths...
He likes them shitting in his mouth.
Yeah, did right.
All right, I do apologise.
Come on.
Scatman.
Oh God, that's just brought a new meaning to that song.
New meaning. It was a double entendre from the beginning, wasn't it?
I've never got that. I was just always going with scatting as the music. Yeah.
I don't actually know which is worse.
I remember at school and the teacher, we just had the internet, it's pretty new, and she was like, right, we're going to look at the colleges and around. Obviously for TCAT, just type in TCAT. If you're only into street, you just type in scat.
Scat porn.
Yeah, hilarious consequences.
See that song.
There wouldn't have been filters back in them days.
That song earned me £1,000, so I'll always be very grateful to that song.
Is that when you were on TV? And
Yeah. That was my answer for
quiz.
For what was the Monster Raving Loony Party going to change the national anthem to? Scatman. And everyone believed it, and I won £1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's me thinking we were just created by the Anunnaki to mine gold. Turns out I'm wrong. Yeah, then
That's an interesting one, isn't it? That.
Someone also seems to think that it's not to stop them coming in; it's to stop us getting out.
It was Prison Planet.
Ooh.
That's like shit.
So that also follows the theory that we've never been out of the orbit of the planet. It's all bullshit. Because there is that theory, isn't there, that we can't actually get out of our orbit.
Like past the Van Allen belt and
Ah,
that.
but if the moon is a monitoring station for this alien race, they want us to think we can get out, don't we? So sending the odd probe is fine. But if we were to launch a manned mission, you watch it go wrong.
Oh, it didn't in 69, did it?
No, the moon's fine. That's, you know,
Oh, further than the moon.
further than the moon. Maybe they let us have the solar system because there's nothing out there.
Well, maybe it is. They are on the dark side of the moon.
Well, there's a massive thing at the minute about there being structures on the moon that have been covered up. It's all come back.
Has it?
Yeah, it's come back in a big way. I think after that Chinese probe went there and they released some stuff and some pictures, and people, I can't trust the Chinese to censor anything correctly, apart from their own history. You know, they've gone, oh, well, that looks like a fucking structure to me, and people have looked at it and analysed it, and yeah, so it's kind of been hitting the headlines again.
Interesting. Well, this is, I don't know, could be a load of bollocks, couldn't it?
It could be.
Probably is.
I mean, there's always one gossip, and I don't care what species you are. You know, like, you abduct some dude and you're like, hey, you know, there's a barrier around your planet. Just spend over a second. You know, there's a barrier around your planet. Brace yourself. Yeah, stop the wrong aliens getting in. You should be grateful. Clench.
Yeah.
Unclench.
You know. Bzzz, just cause your anus.
Now who's sharing their fantasies?
Yes, Pete, I have a sexual fantasy with my anus cored by a robotic probe operated by aliens.
Each to their own.
It's niche. You fucking bastard to find porn.
I was going to
for.
say that is some hard porn.
It's very
to find.
niche. Very niche.
Go with the shit in the...
None of the no,
It's
he's got to look for German porn.
Yeah, they've got everything.
You know, but and then some of the set design and the costumes just already aren't worth the watch. You know.
Next.
Okay, so another monolith has appeared near Las Vegas. Do you remember these?
I saw this the other day, and I wasn't sure
Yeah.
whether it was from 3 years ago or now.
Yep,
They're back.
they're back. First it was Utah, then Romania, California, Spain, Wales, Paraguay. The metallic monoliths began to be found in late 2020 by unsuspecting viewers in seemingly random locations around the world. Often evocative of a science fiction movie prop, the mysterious objects captured the public's attention and frequently drew crowds hoping to catch a glimpse of the bewildering columns. Then early this month, another gleaming prism materialised outside of Las Vegas.
Well, it didn't materialise. We don't know if it materialised, do we? That's the thing.
More than likely put there by somebody.
There was loads of these before, weren't there? And didn't somebody make one out of tin foil and that lot and put it in a car park?
Yeah, in Blackburn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it was, yeah.
We see a lot of weird things when people go hiking, like not being prepared for the weather, not bringing enough water, but check this out. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department said in a post on X. Police say they don't know who is responsible for the monolith or how it got there. Just what exactly are these things? Some have suspected they've been deposited on Earth by alien visitors. Others surmise the monoliths might be far-out works of art or simply playful pranks.
I think that's what they are. I think it's like someone put it up there as a work of art. Everyone went, "Oh my god, it's aliens!"
And now people are copying it.
Now people are copying it. Is what I bought.
It just so happens it took someone 3 years to make one.
And it's died off. You're bringing it back.
Yeah.
Well, apparently there have been a total of 245 monoliths reported worldwide since late 2020.
Maybe it is something different and sinister.
Let's make a monolith and deposit it somewhere.
I'll get the foil.
Well, maybe it is a War of the Worlds kind of scenario. They just didn't go deep enough. They thought they thought these monoliths would have gone deeper into the core. We wouldn't have seen them until they come out. Maybe they just didn't go deep enough. They didn't intend on having so many layers of our Earth.
Well, they're fucking good then, are they?
Yeah, but
you don't have to worry about it from these jokers.
Yeah, but you don't know, like, because the way our planet is formed might be unique to the way their planet's been formed. So they might see what we've got on our ground and think, okay, that's what we're dealing with. Not to think that 10 foot down you've got fucking clay and.
I like your theory, but there's been 245 of them.
You think they'd have got it right?
I think they'd have figured it out after the first 3. And I'm being generous by 3.
And where do they keep on taking the? Do they move them? Yeah, what are they doing?
Yeah, the police have taken it away and stored it at an unknown location.
Oh, to be examined by top men.
Top men.
Yeah.
Well, the first one was a Hollywood prop. Apparently it was found near Dead Horse Point State Park, which was a shooting location for multiple TV shows and films in recent years, including HBO's Westworld and 2012 sci-fi movie John Carter.
My dad's film.
Only somewhere in America could be called Dead Horse Point.
Yeah.
Where you're not going to get somewhere like that called in England.
No,
it's just not going to happen.
Horse Point. I kind of like it in a way because the first guy that got there just found a dead horse and went, "Well, this is Dead Horse Point now."
Yeah.
Put it on the map, Johnny.
That's its name forever.
Put it on the map, Johnny. Dead Horse Point.
I'm thinking it could be that, couldn't it? It could just be left over. The prop guys thought, we'll just leave this here to fuck people's heads.
I'll ask me dad, he was in that film.
And then the rest of it is just
copycats. But
well, shouldn't we?
Still a mystery.
Shouldn't we, as a podcast, be looking into anything that's been, because we've, reported quite a few of these in our news, but has any of us actually looked into
deeper? No,
because they've been taking them away, haven't they? What are they doing with them?
But if no one else can find it, I doubt we can. Unlimited
have we
resources.
Have we looked? Have we?
No, but
as a collective, the royal.
There's much bigger podcasts with bigger resources, and I don't think I've ever heard anything. Have you?
No, I haven't. But it's something I can scour Reddit for if I've got time.
It is an interesting one, isn't it? But yeah.
Strange.
Right, Excalibur sword vanished after being stuck in rock for 1,300 years.
Is this the French one?
Yeah.
The French version of Excalibur. It's not Excalibur, is it?
Is it not?
No.
It's their version of it.
So, but they made it? Or they found it?
They reckon they found it. They reckon it's been there 1,300 years. So
it's been stuck in a rock for 1,300 years. No one's took it down. It's 10 foot in the air, and all of a sudden it's gone missing, presumably by the future king of France.
That's why they couldn't form this government this week.
Yeah, you see.
So France's legendary Excalibur sword has mysteriously vanished from the rock it has been wedged in for well over a century. The mythical blade, which King Arthur famously pulled from the stone to obtain the British throne, appears to have been stolen from the village of Rocamadour, where it had been wedged and chained to the boulder 32 foot off the ground for, as I say, 1,300 years. Known to locals as the Durandal sword, it has long been one of the remote areas and a renowned tourist attraction. So police have now launched an investigation, and the town's mayor, Dominique Lafont, has said the locals feel as though they have been stripped of a part of themselves.
Can I just interrupt a second? It's Dominique Lafont.
Oh, right, okay.
You're going to do French, you're going to get that nasal in there. That's it.
You forgot that bit.
Yeah.
One of the locals said, "We're going to miss Drundle. It's been a part of the Rocamadour for centuries, and there's not a guide who doesn't point it out when he visits."
Well, of course not, because I doubt there's fuck all else in Rocamadour to point out, probably.
Yeah.
Well, now they've got the hole where the sword used to be. Spin a negative into a positive. This is where our sword used to be.
Only if they knew who was able to pull it out.
Well, the future King of France will find out in a bit. Give it a couple of weeks.
Someone's just going to rock up and go, "I've got the sword."
Yeah.
Apparently, it's an angel sword, and it was given to Emperor Charlemagne by an angel.
Ooh. Well, that's handy to have.
Demon slaying sword.
Oh, that'd be cool. Do you think it's set on fire when he drew it?
Oh, it's a sign of the apocalypse, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe
Jesus has got the sword.
Yes, he's come back. He's made his.
Oh, Christ.
He's come back in secret.
I knew I shouldn't have thrown them Christians at a dolly.
See, everyone was wrong. He came back in France. No one fucking predicted that one.
There's going to be a lot of unhappy Americans.
Yep.
Do you think, when you could go and see this sword, do you think they'd let you give it a quick tug, like?
It's 10 foot in the air.
32 foot, he said. Didn't
Why
it?
don't they build some
no,
steps up
32
to it, and then everyone can give it a quick tug and...
Health and safety.
Apparently, the sword is made from the teeth of St. Peter, the blood of St. Basil, and the hair of St. Denis.
Of course it is, yeah.
I may not be an expert on metallurgy, but I'm willing to bet you can't make a sword using a tooth, some blood, and the hair
Well, no,
of
obviously,
somebody.
that's not the main constituent,
Well,
but it does contain it.
Do you think it's got the tooth in the pommel? That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Like if you had a little lion-o insect, but it's got a tooth in there.
Yeah. Leaves a tooth imprint when you smack at people's heads.
Yeah, bang! My sword bites.
Literally.
That's pretty cool.
Well, obviously the one has come and reclaimed
Well,
his
it's-
or her sword.
It's either Jesus or the fucking King of France, isn't it? It's one of the two.
Well, no, it's just
Or it's a
thieves.
bunch of thieves that have nicked it and gone, haha, I could get it out. Dickheads were scamming us all the time. It says made in China on it at the bottom.
It's actually
Wankers.
plastic.
Thing is, at the bottom it probably does say made in China. But no one's seen it because it's been wedged in a rock, apparently.
Well, there's many possibilities. Maybe it's King Arthur himself come back because Britain's in desperate
Well,
need.
they do say...
That's part of
the
the legend,
legend
isn't it?
was he would come back one day.
When Britain needs him most, he'll be back.
He's
Yeah.
got the wrong fucking sword, though, ain't he, the dumbass?
I think he. Oh yeah, but maybe it's Excalibur 2.
No, they say...
I've got two Excaliburs.
No, maybe no. Well, maybe.
No, they
Who's-
said it is the sword from then. Apparently
No,
it is the sword. It even said it at the beginning of the
I
article.
thought it said it was the French version.
No, it said the
France's
mythical
legendary
blade, which
sword.
King Arthur famously pulled from the stone, appears to have been stolen from the village.
Well, given that
Alright.
Excalibur was a magical sword,
Yeah.
is it possible that an angel took it and then gave it to Charlemagne?
Nicked it from the lady in the lake.
Well,
Yeah?
Well, yeah. Corroborated with
Yeah.
the lady on the lake. Say, yeah, can I borrow that sword for a bit? Cheers.
Bet she's an old sea hag now, isn't she?
Well, she's been underwater for like 1,000 years, so.
She won't be beautiful anymore.
Definitely be a bit prune-like, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Have that salty corpse look.
A salty prune.
Oh, I'm thinking of the woman from, what was it? The Shining. In the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Yeah.
Sexy bitch
Sexy.
she was.
It was a challenging wank, I'll give you that.
Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't at all.
Oh, we found your king.
Old sea hag.
Drowned bodies.
You just have to squint a little bit. It's fine.
You take your glasses off.
Yeah, take your glasses off, squint it a little bit. Everything looks like a fit blonde. Bloke who spent £12,500 to be a dog finds another pooch. Sorry,
A hooch?
Yeah, another hooch.
Yeah.
A human pooch. I've just coined that word. I'm having that one. So yeah, he's found another human pooch to play with.
The Furbies will
in
fucking
an
love
odd
you for that.
in an odd video. So first of all, can we watch this video, please?
You know what? That Malamute costume is actually really, really good because my housemate's got a Malamute and she's quite fat and she looks a bit like that.
No, there's any stills, I'm afraid.
Why would you be a lassie dog?
Wow.
Yeah, too much work, innit?
Herding sheep and that.
Rescuing boys from Wales.
Tocco the human pooch has found a furry friend willing to don a £10,000 hyper-realistic outfit to transform them into a real-life Alaskan Malamute. Beautiful dog, as I may say, and it really looks like one as well.
Yeah. It looks better than the...
Is it a she or a he?
The lassie dog.
Do we know, is it a he or a she, this one?
Not sure.
Yeah, the face looks better, doesn't it? The lassie dog's just...
No, little is known.
So, a bloke turned long-haired collie found another human, determined to become a canine. Tocco has forked out more than £10,000 on a hyper-realistic dog suit so he can roll around in the streets, bark at strangers, and wheel lampposts. No, and be wheeled around in a doggy pram. What?
Oh, that happens. My sister does that with her dog.
Oh,
A lot of
God.
people are doing it now, aren't they?
It's got arthritis in its legs, can't walk for long. They walk it for a bit and then put it in the pram.
So, yeah, little
Give
is...
it a bit of a rest and then it can...
I can't do that with Max.
No.
No.
You'd have to just buy a car and push him around in a car.
My sister's dog's like a little Shih Tzu thing, so...
Yeah.
You'd need one of them festival trolleys to drag you around in.
So,
Fucking hell, that would be hard work.
So yeah, little is known about the other person's identity, other than he is from Japan and has built an impressive following from his bizarre lifestyle. Oh.
So does he just like knock around the town, do you think?
Yeah?
Pretty much.
People chuck money at him or what?
And chuck money at him.
Oh, there's a video.
To fund his
Innit?
lifestyle.
He doesn't go to
you know.
Korea because they'll try and eat him.
Oh, I'm sure the dog catcher
Is that a
hasn't-
video there? Is
Yeah,
that
I don't know
just-
why
Oh,
they're
there
going.
it is, yeah. Is
They're
it?
just going to be doing a little dance or something, aren't they?
No,
Or
it's a
sniffing
still.
each other's arses.
Yeah. I don't really know what to say. I don't feel I need to read the article as
No.
such because it's pretty self-explanatory. So
The
he's
Malamute one definitely looks more realistic.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
yeah, the Malamute is pretty
Get warm in
impressive.
there, wouldn't it?
Oh, it'd be... Oh, imagine the fucking sweat on a hot day in that.
Oh.
It weighs 4 kilograms, but it's all... And people are saying it's disturbing.
They're naked underneath.
You'd have to be.
Yeah. But if it's
Well,
got
you
like a
wear
real
pants.
arsehole in it so you can actually shit out of it.
I doubt
That's
that.
the next step.
How'd you get into
It's
it?
got a penis sheath.
Yeah. You can piss and shit while you're in it.
It's the next step.
Yeah.
How
If you
would you
can
get-
eat with it as well, then you could live in it 24/7.
I think he just likes dressing up, though, to be fair. Does he? I mean, he can't live as it 24/7, can you?
I guess, and
It's
he
just
goes
the
home and
practicality of it.
puts his human outfit on.
Yeah. Is it disturbing?
Oh dear.
I don't
I
find
don't
it
know.
disturbing. It's a bit of an uncanny valley moment.
It's just a furry, but to a slightly more extreme than a furry, isn't it?
They're definitely getting some kind of sexual kick out of it.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
And why do men do anything?
Meh.
He wants you to the dog to hump and he's got one now.
Well, they are both boys, but they do, you know.
It doesn't matter.
I suppose it doesn't really. Shouldn't they wear their heads and fuck?
Maybe.
Possibly.
Just the heads.
Yeah, just the heads.
And on that note,
Is
Yeah.
that classed as
yeah.
bestiality then?
No, it's two
No.
dudes, isn't it? It's
It's
just,
not a real animal, is it?
I say furries get away with it. It's just furry, the next level furry.
that's
Next
it,
level
isn't it?
furry.
It
I
really
mean, do I
is.
find that disturbing? No. Do I find it weird? Yeah, a little bit. You know, there's a bit of a bestiality connotation into there. This doesn't float my boat. But if he's not getting a sexual kick out of it, which I'd be very surprised if he isn't, then he's just dressed up as a dog. Oh, fuck it, yeah, I'll sleep for 12 hours a day in a dog costume. I enjoy the rest. I'd certainly do it for a week.
Yeah.
Stroking must be quite nice, you know, being stroked.
I do quite like getting stroked.
Yeah, well, I've always been a fan of it.
It's quite
I meant,
nice.
you know, you're in a
Depends
dog
on
suit, you just curl up on the sofa, someone comes along, rubs your belly.
Oh, belly. Oh, I was thinking of stroking something else.
Well,
to be
that's
fair.
where the penis sheath comes in. Maybe they just had their cock and balls hanging at the back.
I was thinking the back of the ears. I don't know where Ben's mind was going.
It always goes there.
Yeah, it does, yeah. You're right. Well, on that bombshell,
You sick puppy.
let's end the show. I've been Ben. Thanks for listening. Try and have a look for that barrier around the planet. Are you getting abducted?
Do that?
Are you getting abducted by the right kind of alien?
Go up in a balloon
Yeah, that's what I'm doing tomorrow.
with a big long stick.
Yep, that's what I'm doing tomorrow.
I will supply the balloons, don't worry.
I need more than like a bunch of party balloons.
3 bunches.
It's alright, the balloon fiesta's coming up soon. I'll just hijack one. Not hijack, steal, borrow.
Borrow's the
That's
right
the word
word.
I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Just borrow for a couple of hours.
Because you're guaranteed to come back.
Of course I am.
Didn't we have that in the Darwin Awards?
Possibly, yeah.
Some bloke went up in a balloon to see if I could go and he froze to death.
Yeah.
Well, I'll wrap up warm.
Right, okay. I've been Mike. Thanks for listening. Peace out. May the force be with you.
And I've been Claire. Bring back Excalibur, whoever's got it, or show thyself.
Thieving toe rags.
Yeah.
Well, no, show thyself. That'll be more fun.
Yeah, because
Let the air
the
present.
one.
Let the air present themselves.
Yeah.
I want to see some
Oh.
dude stroll into the French Parliament now with that sword and a crown on his head going, I'm in charge here
I went
now.
to the British Parliament. It's Alfred's sword, isn't it? He's going back. He's going to chop Keir Starmer's head off and assume leadership.
But then you're living under a totalitarian dictatorship.
I hope we get to see the CCTV
There's
footage.
no difference, mate. Keir Starmer to the same
Democratically elected, Mike.
We'll see.
He wasn't democratically elected, though, was he? Let's face
No.
it. It's not him that was elected.
His
were
party
democratically-
He's the
they
lead.
were
His party was
Party.
democratically elected,
They were
yes.
democratically booted out, the Tories.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's it.
Does Keir Starmer sound a bit like, the name itself just sounds a bit sinister? Does anyone else think that?
Yeah.
If he was Count Keir Starmer, definitely.
Anywho,
And
I've
lots
been.
of stormtroopers.
Oh, they'd be called stormtroopers, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking know it. You know what? I wouldn't mind so much. It sounds cool.
And you'll be signing up, wouldn't you?
Let's finish this.
Democratically elected, Mike.
So I've been Pete. Yeah, good luck, Taco. Enjoy your dog soup and your friend. Bye.
You dogging?